Little bitty one.
He ain't very big.
He's a skinny sucker.
We caught one. Hey folks, welcome to Fishing Hog Country. Tell you what, it's winter time here in Arkansas. You can see the snow in the background in places. I got my middle son Matt, and we're out here on Swebco Lake, and we're just going to have us a good time. We got a bucket of the biggest minnows we can get, and we're going to catch some fish. Y'all watch this, and we'll be back right after these messages.
You're watching the Fishin' Hog Country television program featuring express boats.
Is your drag set on that thing? I've got the drag tight. Got a fish?
Another one.
Golly. Well, we ain't got any big ones yet, but there's another one. I was just telling Matt he better loosen his drag up just a little bit, because out here you could catch a big one. So, I mean, they're out here. They're 7 or 8 pounders out here. Last year now, Pat and I came out here and we had a good time doing this, and we caught that one in the 5, 6, 7 pound range. So, well, he's back here in the middle of this little pocket. See if there's a big one hanging out back here. If we catch another one, I'll show you how we're rigged up here. But we just went to town and we bought the biggest minnows we could buy, and they're kind of hard to come by right now because everybody wants them. But I'll tell you what, this is so much fun. I mean, you can catch fish doing this, and it don't take any special skill, because they'll just grab it and run off. That's just what they've been doing so far, isn't it, Matt?
Yep. You just pick up on it one time and they'll just be there. Fish on.
Is it a good one?
That's a pretty good one. He's fighting like a good one anyway. It'll come up.
That's about the same size you've been catching. Maybe a little bigger.
He was diving pretty deep.
That circle hook catches them right in the corner of the mouth. That's where you want to catch them. Right in the corner of the mouth. I'll tell you what, I don't know what I've done. I must have not spit on my bait or something, but I can't catch one. That's 3 to nothing.
Yep.
Like you weren't keeping track.
I got the touch, I guess.
Huh?
Just got the touch today.
I'm going to catch a big one here in a minute and even the score.
You got a tough mouth.
Got the pliers are right here on the back of the stool. We're out here just ahead of a cold front. There's no cold north wind blowing, and the clouds are coming in. In the morning, they're calling for 15 degrees. And needless to say, we won't be here. There's one. I finally caught one, Matthew.
About the same size.
About the same size. But it's fun, isn't it?
Yep.
This is a ball. That circle hook catches them right in the corner of the mouth. Put it in my pliers. They not there? Somebody was working on vehicles and took my pliers. But catches them right in the corner of the mouth every time. There's another. Well, give me some bait. Let's catch a big one.
Better fish.
Isn't it? Yep, get him in here.
Oh. Come on.
Yep, that's a little better fish. Let me show you what we're using, folks, while Matt's taking that good fish off. We got these minnows as big as we can get them. Today, big bass minnows were big as we could get, but a lot of times we'll go to town buy the striper minnows, but they were all out. What we're doing here, I got 15-pound fluorocarbon line on, and I put me a swivel up here about 18 inches. And then I've got an eagle claw circle hook, and then we're hooking these minnows right through the nose, just like that. And we're just going down the bank and throwing them out there and letting them swim. Just shuck off a little line and let them swim. And that's all it takes. Just hold on, because they'll they'll bite it. Now today, we're kind of liking staying in deep water and just throwing at the bank. And you know, we're sitting in 25 foot of water here, so the bank's real steep. Let's see if there's one right here. I give it a little slack and just let him run. And then periodically, I'll check it, see if anybody's there. A lot of times you'll see them just jerk the slack out of your line. There he is. There he is. Let's see if I can keep momentum, man. Hop up there on the trolling motor. Well, on the deck, looky there. That's all it takes. And I got him hooked right there in the mouth, that circle hook. I'm here to tell you now. That's some fun right there. Ain't very big, but we'll catch a big one here in a minute. You watch. Get him?
There's another one. He feels like he's a better fish. You know, he's just about the same, maybe.
We're gonna keep moving. We'll catch him. We'll find where some big ones are hole up here in a minute.
Oh.
That is dead, but I'm gonna see if they'll bite on a dead one. Good, look out. Let me come back here, baby. Well, looky there, folks, and that is on a dead minnow. What do you think about that? That's a good one, too. That's a good one. Get the pliers after him again. I'm using kind of small circle hooks. Sometimes get a little deep. Here you go, Matt. Go up there and get that trolling motor. We came right back to the main lake and we start catching fish again. They're just not back in the creeks, and there that circle hook just fell right out. We still got the skinnies. We got to find a good one. We know they're here because we caught them before. I just dread sticking my hand in this minnow bucket because the water's cold. Somebody jerked all the slack out of my line. Same size. Same size. All these same size guys are up here feeding. But I don't care because it's fun, ain't it, man?
Yep, sure is.
Beach riding around here all day, dragging a rig or finesse worm or something. There's a fish. That didn't take long when we made the move, did it?
No.
He ain't much bigger, but he's still a fish. Oh, they're just not any place but the main lake, are they?
Yeah, right out here on these points where the warm water is.
Yep. There's pliers down there behind you. Right out on the main lake. You just throw that bait out there and just kind of leave it slack. Let it swim. Check it once in a while by picking your rod tip up. Most of the time you'll see them jerk your slack out of your line when they hit it.
Oh.
He's a little one, about the same size we've been catching, man.
Yeah.
Boy, it's getting cold. Tell you what, I bet you folks at home are glad you're sitting in your recliner watching this, because old Pat, he's back there taping, and he's got my gloves on and got his hood on, and we're standing up here freezing trying to tough it out and be He-Man. But we're catching fish. The nose is getting stopped up. I'm gonna get in trouble from my wife for not blowing my nose instead of sniffing, but that's all right. I ain't got time to blow my nose.
You can really feel the heat off the water when the wind starts blowing.
Yeah. Get the choke a bit.
Oh.
And he didn't waste any time in taking it. He jumped right on that thing. Just another greenin'. These circle hooks, they get it right in the corner of the mouth a lot of times if they're running. I mean, he just got it and just fell right out. These fish are kind of skinny. They're needing a little groceries over here. I don't know what's up with them. Now I gotta stick my hand back in the minnow bucket. Yeah, he's right on the bank, man. Yeah. Well, these fish.
Yeah.
How dark for you?
He's been down there.
I decided to flip the jig a little while Matt caught some more fish. So there's no. We're just not catching any good ones today. I don't know what's going on with it. But, not catching any great big ones. Maybe I'll catch one on this jig. There's one on a jig, man. And it's the same size we've been catching, only skinny. Oh,
Big mouth,
man.
skinny body.
That guy bad needs some groceries. Bad needs some groceries. No wonder he's eating blue jig. I bet his buddies call him Slim. Man.
Another one.
On a jig. That's a pretty good fish right there, Matthew.
Yeah.
That's the best one we've had all day. Now quit. Now quit. There you go. Giving him a trailer. Well, I'll have to get me a new one. Messed that one up. Another little old green fish. And he's out of here. Gotta hunt me up a trailer now. We could have done the show on the jig today. You know what?
Yep, they're hitting that jig pretty good.
The jig strikes again. I tell you, well, and he jumped off and he jumped in the net. Now that wasn't a smart thing to do, fish. He just thought he's a big one. He wanted to be in the dip net. That's the whole deal. He's gone. Got him?
Yeah, there's one. Oh, he took off. Come off. He's one of my minnow.
We'll turn around and run that little stretch of bank again. But evidently, there's the fish right there.
Oh, he's slip and drag.
Is it good?
Yeah, I think so. He's slip and drag.
Stay with him. Get out away from the bank here. All right, flip him in here.
Oh. As soon as I said, I think they're done with the minnows, there he was.
Yeah.
He wasn't done eating minnows.
Well, we had a pretty good day. I mean, we didn't catch a whole bunch. We caught probably 20, and we've been here 2-3 hours. We fished 3 hours, caught 20 fish. We didn't catch any huge ones today, but I don't know, this one might be a good one. No. But, oh! We almost had a double and I let him get off right here at the boat. Pretty good day for 1st of December. This is a great place to come and have a good time. You know, you don't have to be an expert fisherman to catch them the way me and Matt been catching them today. You can catch them on those minnows. Get you the biggest minnows you can find. Now, right now, this lake is really low. So if you don't have a 4-wheel drive vehicle, I would not suggest you come over here and try to launch, because you probably can't get your boat out once you get it back in. But come over and have a good time. Surely we'll get a little water in this lake before long, and it'll get better. Well, folks, we're glad you came with us today fishing, and we'll see you next time on Fishing Hog Country.
Have you ever had things not turn out just the way you wanted them to? Well, here on Fishing Hog Country happens all the time. This week's show came up just a little bit short, so I want to show you a couple clips from some days that just didn't work out. The first one's last spring, where Rory Herndon and I from Express Boats took a little trip down to Lake Monticello. Here's a couple of fish from Lake Monticello.
There you go.
Well, Rory, here's where he needed to be.
See at the end of that log up here?
Yeah. He's kind of a little one for a Lake Monticello fish, but he'll get it started this morning.
Yeah, he will.
Well, if he'll be still, I'll take that hook out of his mouth. There we go. Let me get you up there on the trolling motor and I'll get this fish off.
All right.
Hey folks, welcome to Fishing Hog Country. We're down in Monticello, Arkansas at Lake Monticello. My guest today is Rory Herndon from Express Boats. Now that's a baby, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's just bait. We're gonna catch one, what, about 10 today?
2 or 3 probably.
All right. Y'all watch this and we'll be back with Fishing Hog Country on Lake Monticello right after this. Surely not. Is it a good one?
I think it might be.
Well, Rory, you've been waiting all day to catch that fish? Looky there.
There we go.
Largemouth bass. Boy, he's black, isn't he?
He's dark as could be.
Black, black, black.
He was over there right up against that stump.
What were you throwing?
Slow go.
Oh, just throwing
Camo slow go.
Over on the stump.
Yeah.
Well, I've gone to throwing the frog, and I just can't wait till something explodes on it.
Get that on.
A little one, huh? They're beginning to bite, and he spits your Cinco back in the lake, Roy. They're beginning to bite. I had one blow up on my frog a minute ago. Now you caught another one.
Yeah, little guy. But at least they're starting to bite, huh?
Yeah. After seeing that and blow up on my frog, I'm gonna keep throwing my frog even if you catch fish all night.
Can't beat a topwater, can you?
Oh no.
Just recently took off to Beaver Lake one day. Thought I'd catch several fish because I'd caught some just the day before. But it just didn't work out that way. Went out and threw a spinnerbait, caught one good fish, and that was it for the day. Here's that fish.
Look at there. There's a keeper bass on Beaver Lake on a spinnerbait. Start today. Oh, Rusty, he wants to see him. Looky there, that's a good one too. Good bass right here on Beaver Lake. Well, hey folks, welcome to Fishing Hog Country. It's a cold November day, and there's a good bass, and he was up there real shallow. Got pretty colors. Put him back. Y'all watch this, and we'll be back with more Fishing Hog Country and hopefully more bass just like that right after this. Here he is, Rusty. All right. There he is. He's gone. He's gone.